Peace, peace, peace. It's your boy, Sincere Seven, coming to you live and direct from the Psychonaut Academy, Detroit, representing the House of Genesis. I'm triggered, y'all. I'm so triggered right now. I'm triggered. Like, there's no other way to say it. I'm triggered. And I've heard if you trigger, then it must be something there, right? All right. But I'm really trying to walk this through. So let me give you the setup. I had somebody reach out to me for assistance with, their own personal issues. And they were telling me about what was going on. Now, mind you, when the conversation started, I let it be known, you know what I'm saying? It's a $60 consultation fee to talk to me. I'm not sure how you got my number. Somebody gave it to you or whatever, but no biggie. Let's get it in. And it was nighttime, first of all. And that person just started telling me about everything they was going through. And so I'm like, okay, yeah, I feel where you at. I see where you at. I think we got some things that might be able to help you. You know what I mean? So they were like, all right, well, I'm interested. And we talked about the different things. It was like, oh, well, I can't afford that right now. Let me get back to you. Cool. A few days later, this person calls me and starts telling me that they're going through financial situations and they need some help. And I'm like, oh, well, I think I might have a lead on a job. I'll get back to you. This is why I'm triggered. Follow me through this. I say, I think I might have a lead on a job. I'm gonna get back to you. But I'm in the middle of something right now. I'm gonna hit you back. That night they text me, don't forget about me. A day or two later, they text me, hey, what's up with that job thing? And then they called me that night, like, yo, I don't know if you got my text, but you know what I'm saying? You said you was gonna look out for me on that job thing. You ain't sent that info. I'm like, all right, you right. Let me go find the info. I'm gonna get back to you. So I stopped what I was doing, went and found all the info. Bam, sent them the information. You know what I'm saying? Call the peoples up, let them know, hey, I sent somebody woo woo woo, so they're gonna be coming through. You know what I'm saying? Look out for them. A little while later, they hit me up, tell me they ready to do the thing. And I'm like, all right, cool. You know, we can go ahead and get it scheduled. And we scheduled it. Now, for those of y'all who know, people have a habit of scheduling with you when you don't have no deposit, right? They'll schedule it with you. You'll get up in the morning, your house is clean, you making tea, coffee, setting everything up. You know what I'm saying? Practitioner work. And then you like, damn, they supposed to be here at 9 o'clock. It's 9:30. And then by 9:45, you calling them and they like, oh shit, I fucked around and went party with my people last night and woke up late, man. I'm gonna have to do it another time. And you sitting there like, damn, I was actually supposed to be going to do whatever and with whoever, and I didn't because you. All right, cool. So I started charging deposits. All right. So you want to work with me? Cool. We'll schedule it. When you pay the deposit, that locks in the date for your ceremony, your medicine, your meeting, whatever it is. You pay the rest when you get here. If you don't show up, that deposit is forfeited because you wasted my time. Okay? So I say, can you go ahead and pay the deposit? You know what I'm saying? To make sure everything good. Yep. You want to pay for the whole thing? No, just the deposit. Because if you don't come, then that's, you know what I'm saying? But the rest of it you pay when you get here. All right, cool. Schedule it. Boom. Pay the deposit. The appointment's at 10 o'clock. At 9:59, I got a call. So I got a flat, and you know what I'm saying? Woo woo. All right, cool. Don't worry about it. When you get the flat fixed, you just come on through afterward. Oh, well, what I was gonna give you, I had to pay for the flat. So, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, all right, well, you did call before the time for the appointment. So I will allow the deposit that you drop to be used for when you are ready. Okay? This is what I said. Okay, cool. A couple days later, no. She calls me back. She say, oh, good news. It wasn't as much, and I'm about to be on the way. All right, cool. You smoke? No. All right, we having cushion coffee. You know what I'm saying? Where we get together and just, you ain't bothered. I open the door, blah, blah, blah. All right, cool. I'm letting you know. Cushion coffee, this is what we do. Boom. They get here, me and my son having cushion coffee. We talking, start talking to the client. We kicking it. Somebody else who had paid for some products asked, could they stop and pick their product up? Yes. Mind you, this is supposed to be a private ceremony. So when we go into ceremony space, it's supposed to be private. I asked the client, yo, are you in a hurry? Do you want me to, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and get to everything? Or do you have time while we do the cushion coffee thing? No, I'm good. I got all day. Woo, woo, woo. All right, cool. So when the people call, yeah, come on through. Boom. The people get here. They sit down. How long was they sitting here before the client left?
25.
Not even. I don't think. 20, I was thinking maybe 10, 15 minutes. Okay, but maybe
15.
Okay, 15. So 15 minutes. The client's like, yo, I gotta make a call, and they dip. They leave. Mind you, when they got here, they paid for everything. They paid the rest of the money. They left. So I'm like, yeah, what happened? Call them up, you know what I'm saying? I was uncomfortable. Okay, duly noted. I'm gonna call you when they leave. Woo, woo, woo. Boom. Well, nah, I'm just gonna wait. All right, cool. Call me back another day. Can we set it up? Yes. Can we go out to the forest or the woods or something? I got kids. Like like we have a medicine house. This is where we. All right, cool. Basically hits me with a text saying, look, I'm straight. I don't do nothing. So can you send me the money for the deposit back? Now, mind you, when they left, I sent the other half that they paid the rest of it. I sent that back to them because they left. And I'm like, well, you came. I could have kept it because you the one left. But I'm going to be what I thought was righteous and send it back. All right. So that's the whole situation, the way that it went down. The reason I'm triggered is because the individual hit me and they basically was like, yo, can I get that back? And I was like, okay, well, let me explain to you the deposits. You know, people will call, they'll make have us hanging. And so that's why we started taking deposits, so that ensures that we show up to treat you and to take care of you and all of this. If you don't show up, you don't go through, you don't, whatever, for whatever reason, that deposit is, you know what I'm saying? So this individual says, now, here we go. This is if I'm triggered, it might be something there, right? She says to me, well, I don't feel like I should have to get at you like you was unprofessional. And I was like, wait, what? What do you mean I was unprofessional? You had people at my ceremony who was supposed to be private. I'm like, that wasn't your ceremony. That was cushion coffee. That's a community event. And I asked you, like, are you in a hurry? Do you want me to close down and get to it? You said, no, you cool. So we was doing that, right? I said, wait a minute. What do you mean I'm not professional? You think I'm supposed to be professional? Yeah. You didn't have me fill this out, and you didn't have me do that, and you didn't ask for this, and you didn't like. I said, my lack of profession is because I care. Like, I'm not arguing the lack of professionalism. I'm arguing that you're saying that that's a problem. Because for me, a person calling me because they got my number from somebody saying, I heard you can help me, is not professional. Taking a call in the middle of the night for hours on end, telling me about your situation in the middle of the night without paying me was not professional. Calling me, telling me about your financial standings, and I'm not your practitioner, your coach, anyway, in the middle of the night is not professional. Calling me, telling me I'm supposed to provide you with a number to get a job was not professional. None of these things are professional. I know I'm not professional. I care about my peoples. I care about my clients. I care about the people I work with. So in my mind, the idea of being professional doesn't come to mind, because if it did, you would have never talked to me because you didn't even pay the $60 deposit. Now, let me be very clear. The way I'm talking now is the way I was talking. And I love this person because they allowed me to say all of this shit. And it wasn't like, oh, fuck you, motherfucker. I hung up. It was like, all right. And then after I said, they came back what they said. And it was a back and forth. It was really respectful. It was really like, so shout out. But I said it to them. I'm not mad at you. I'm not on some fuck you shit. I'm on none of that. I said, I'm offended. I'm offended that you would come to me. You would imply all of this. You gave me your story, your history, your dramas. You telling me your finances, your this. I'm not your practitioner yet. You haven't signed up for anything. You haven't, no, none of this. So in my mind, none of that was professional. Like, listen, why are you calling me at 9, 10 o'clock at night? I'm here with my kids watching Disney movies, and now I got to go into the other room to sit and hold space for you, and you ain't never dropped a deposit. Now you texting me and calling me repeatedly 3 days straight to get a job, and I gave you. I don't complain about none of this. Let me be very clear. None of this shit bothered me. I am honored to be a part of y'all's story. But then to have a person call me and tell me that I'm supposed to give them their deposit back because I was not professional, when the whole time I'm not being professional is everything that you were benefiting from. And that's what made me say, wait a minute, am I supposed to be professional? Would you want your medicine man and or shaman to be professional? Do you think you should be able to call me and I assist you with endeavors in your personal life that have nothing to do with your healing, such as your finances? Was I not supposed to do that? Was it? See, this is what I mean when I say, if I'm triggered, it might be something there. Is it my fault? Because this is what I said to her. I was like, you know what? I'm not mad at you. You might be right. This might be my fault. You're right. I should vet the people that I deal with a lot more. I should have never ended up on a call with you until you paid the deposit to talk to me like you're supposed to. I should have never allowed you to call me in the middle of the night because that's not professional. I should have never allowed you to call me and ask me for assistance or tell me anything about your finances. And then I should have never actually gave you a job link. But ain't that what you do when you care about people? Professionalism, people who are professional, they don't give a fuck about you. They're about the profession, which means I get paid for this. So now you telling me that I should have been more focused on the money and less focused on actually improving your quality of life, and telling you you should only be asking me for what you came here for, this medicine work. I'm offended. And I'm also disappointed because this won't happen to me again. Listen to what I'm telling y'all. I told that person on the phone, well, you acting like you mad about what I'm saying. You might need to take this as a learning example and improve your business. I said, shorty, I've been doing this business 20 years and I ain't never went through this shit. Never. And that's real talk. I ain't never went, this is my first, that's when I was on the phone, like, is this real? Is it like Ashton Kutcher? I thought you stopped punking people. Come on now. This ain't no, oh no, this is a real call. Oh. My feelings is hurt, and I'm in my feelings right now. Y'all know this that Cancer moon side. I'm feeling some type of way. Ms. Morningstar said yes. Yes, what, baby? Yes, what? Help a brother out. I'm asking y'all. These are real. I'm being real 100. Yes, I needed to vent. I needed to get this shit off. Yes, but here, Lord, I actually am leaning into this, saying, like, because I'm not going through this again. That's why I said I've been through this. I've been doing this work 20 years, and I've never been through this right here. And I won't go through it again. So I'm like, okay, there's going to be some policies, some procedures. There's like vetting. Like, I don't even really want to take calls no more, because you know how many people have called me? I don't know them. I don't know how they got my number, this and that. And we'll get on calls and we'll talk for 3 or 4 hours. And they will tell me at the end of that talk that I changed their life, that I assisted them, that they was in a bad place, that they was about to do something harmful, that whatever it is. And I I am honored to be a part of those people's story. So now you telling me that I gotta tell people, well, you gotta pay $60 and fill out this information and all of this shit before you can get on a call with me. Miranda said boundaries. Okay, so as far as boundaries go, I'm the shaman and the medicine man for the community. When you come to me, I know your sicknesses, I know your illnesses, I know who violated you, I know who you violated, I know, like, you gotta think about all of the type of shit that these people share with me. So I just feel like I'm gonna ask you all of this and to share all of this, but hold on now, I got boundaries. Don't ask me about mine, and don't, like, so I'm not saying you wrong. I'm saying this is a strong one. It's a strong one, right? Paul Mark said the importance of intake. Ashe and touche. Go ahead, touche. You know what I'm saying? For sure. I can see that. But again, it's 8 o'clock at night. Somebody called me. They going through some fucked up shit. And they like, my friend told me that you could help me. Do I stop them and tell them, all right, well, hold on. My office hours is 9 to 5. Go on this website, fill out this intake form, and we can get you scheduled for a consultation. Is that what I'm supposed to really respond to a person that's in crisis? This is heavy for me, y'all. A song comes to mind, Buju. It's not an easy road. By the way, hi, Professor. Yo, peace. Miranda said, I just want to help, but people take advantage, sadly. Boundaries help others interact with us. Maybe call them agreements. I can see that. Say, who are you saving? Who am I saving? I think when you are in the oppression trap triangle, the virtue, the victim virtue signal being sent out, responding to that would be more saving. This to say who am I saving? That's like saying if I'm a dentist and somebody calls me and like, yo, I got a horrible toothache right now. And I'm like, yo, all right, well, look, you need to, that's what I'm supposed to do. Like, so this ain't me sitting somewhere in a restaurant hearing a conversation, me coming over going, oh, you know what you need? No, I didn't go to them. They came to me for my services. So the idea of, am I saving them? I don't feel like I'm in the oppression trap triangle. Actually, if I was in the oppression trap triangle right now, I'm the victim. I'm the victim because all I'm doing is helping people. All I'm doing every day I wake up and my life is to my children and my community. Nobody can dispute that. My son's sitting right here in front of me. Is that wrong, son? What do I do outside of serve the family and community? Think of something. You can't name nothing. You can't think of nothing. You see me bowl, right? Do I go bowling? No, I don't go bowling. I don't go nowhere. I don't do. If it ain't my children, my women, it's my community, and that's it, right? The whole house. I don't have a house with rooms and things that I go and I do. This is the room where they go get this, and this is the room where they come out for this, and this is where they go eat. Like, this is what I do. So a dentist would tell you, make an appointment. I see what he said. You're saying when they calling me in the middle of the night, the idea of, oh shit, they going through some shit, let me be here for them, is the savior complex, as opposed to let me be professional and tell them, hold on, I don't know how you got my number. It's the middle of the night, I'm with my children, and if you would like to partake in my services, you can sign up for a consultation and we'll go from there. I hear you loud and clear. I hear you. And you're right. I can see that because that would probably change a lot. You know what I'm saying? Okay. All right. I'm struggling with that because I'm like, if I call somebody and I'm on the phone with you, like if that's the case, don't answer the phone. You answer the phone and I'm telling you what I'm going through and you like, oh, well, you need to go fill out this paper. Like, you don't sound like the person that they told me about. That's kind of how it's like they told me like because listen, everybody else is like that. Go to my website and you go there and they got these they got these cookie cutter. Oh, I do this, I do that, I do this. You want this? Okay, pick this. It's 2 days, pick this. And it's like, I don't really operate like that because healing is intimate. Healing is custom. You might not need that or it like that. So I like to have that one-on-one and getting understanding on who I'm dealing with and how and what. And yeah, that can be done during the day, right? You know what I'm saying? But just the idea of a person calling me why exactly why I don't answer. Ooh, you know what? That might be it right there. That might be the challenge for me. I used to be a hustler. So that means you got to get your money fast. The things that you have, other people have. So you have to hustle. That's what hustle. People make hustling like, oh, you sold drugs or no. I used to sell incense. I used to sell body oil. I used to sell shea butter. I used to sell weed on the side. I used to sell t-shirt. Listen, what the fuck? I'm moving fast. You need something? I can get it for you. Hold on, I got you. Boop, right back. Right? So with that, my phone, everybody have my number. Every time my phone ring, I get 10-5. It's the money phone. If you ain't from Detroit, you might not know what that is, right? But so the idea of not answering my phone is kind of like not going to work. I don't have a 9-to-5. I'm on call. So when I get the call, that's money calling. So to say, oh, they're gonna call, I ain't gonna answer. All right, well, there you go. That was the money caller. So that's a habit of mine. Like, I've been told that's one of the number one things people like about me is my availability. My phone ring, I'm answering it. People be like, wow, I can't believe you called. You don't have a secretary? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh, I seen you on National Geographic, and so I didn't think I would be able to reach out to you for a month or two. I got notoriety. I ain't famous. I answer my phone. You feel me? So that's why I answer it. But I can see where getting out of that habit might actually, because I'm not a hustler no more. I'm a businessman. So why am I answering all these fucking calls instead of handling business and being like, if it's important, I'll leave a message, hit me on my website. I feel where you coming from. I feel this. This some boss shit. I'm feeling that. I can lean into this. No, I ain't even answering my shit. What you mean? If you ain't got my private number, you ain't getting through. I got there. How many phones I got? 3, 4? Yeah. I can dig that. 15 minutes tops, unless I decide to consider a tithe to the universe. Your service is worth waiting for. Peace, Miranda. Thank you. Being available within 12 to 24 hours is still kick-ass client care. Say less. Say less. Say less. Okay. All right. I'm feeling better. Ooh. Triggered. Man, listen. That conversation was very, very stressful for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, oh, I gotta talk, and I gotta, y'all know what I'm saying. I gotta be professional. The hustle is being in the triangle, answering the urgent calls, being victim to missing a call. Nah, it ain't that deep. I ain't say I was no victim to missing a call. You going a bit far now. Be still. God damn. Yo, if I don't have a deposit, it's not going in my schedule, period. You feel me? That deposit is a must. I love this. This is a great question topic. Yeah. What is the professionalism? And how much should we practice within these works? You know what I'm saying? Because to be very clear, y'all, there's when it comes to holding containers, you got clinical containers and you got cultural or ceremonial containers. I rock with cultural ceremonial containers. I'm not wearing scrubs. I'm not wearing gloves. I'm not wiping you down with alcohol pads. I'm not writing your name down and your illnesses and all that. I'm not keeping files on you. Listen, this is above me. The files is in the Akashic records. I don't keep no files. So when the professionalism came up, I'm like, professionalism? You mean I'm not a professional? I mean, shit. I don't. This was a struggle for me. I felt a professional when I was professional. Definitely not a thing in my own business. You feel me? That's why I got out of the fucking work industry, because I'm not professional. Shorty, I'm smoking the blunt the whole time you're talking to me. What are we talking about here? Did you really expect professionalism? Have you watched one of my lives? Have you heard how I talk? Professionalism. But then you wasn't complaining about professionalism when it was a benefit to you. But you want to use me for free. Three calls. So $6 each. $180. Financial support, $300. Got you a job if you wanted it. It was hers. It was in the bag. Mm-hmm. So 300 plus 480, so 480. Matter of fact, I feel like she owed me about $300 more. What you mean? You want something back? Hold on. Well, let's go back professional. Let's start from the beginning then. Let me get my pay for my consultations, all three of them. Let me get that that self-improvement coaching. Let me get that late fee, you know what I'm saying? Because come on. Yeah, this is a weird one for me. Talk to me, y'all. What y'all think? How much professionalism do you expect me to have when you come deal with, you know what I'm saying, the House of Genesis or the Psychonaut Academy of Detroit? Like, how much professionalism can you utilize within a entheogenic container? I think we misuse the word professionalism with ethics, with respect, with honor, you know what I'm saying, with safety and security. I can offer you all of those things. Professionalism, I don't know. I'm gonna have to sit with that one. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really feeling that. You know what I'm saying? It was like, we was joking and talking at first, but like the more I talk about it, the more it's like, it's like I'm supposed to show up to give you Cambo in a suit with a tie on and make sure it's blue or black. You know what I'm saying? This is not that, and that's not this. You want professionalism? Go see the doctor. Go see what's the peoples that sit on the couch and let you talk to them for 5 years straight and just keep telling you to relive your trauma and tell them more shit and then they judge you about it? Yeah, go to one of them. That's professionalism. You know what I'm saying? I got people come through here and sit in a session of ayahuasca, sit in a session of MDMA, sit in a session of mushrooms, and say that they've had more healing over that night than they've had in those last 5 years of that therapy, of that professionalism sitting. Western medicine is a profession. You can go holler at them. You want professional? Yeah, let's get all your name and information, your family information too, because we're going to collect that bread. And if you don't give it to us, we're going to call your family. We're going to come up to their crib too. Like, yo, where's Shorty at? Because she owe us 50 bands for that scan that we took. Oh, you dying? All right, sign out right here so that we make sure you ain't got insurance. Oh, well, you're going to have to go somewhere else. I hear you saying you're dying, but we're professional here. We're professional. We're not. That's what the fuck I hear when I hear you not professional. No, the fuck I'm not. The fuck. You're not paying for me and my profession when you come to me. You coming to me and you paying me for my wisdom, for my care, for my administration, my facilitation, and for my practicing. Professionalism is not something I practice. I practice respect. I practice full communication. I practice openness. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was a real. She right. It was a learning experience. It really was. I'm not coming if you're professional, based on the general context of the word. All right, Miranda, I'm glad somebody else for me. She said, I'm not coming if you're professional. Are you going to be professional? Yeah, I'm good. That wasn't what I was looking for. Right. That's why it's called alternative medicine, alternative care, right? Common curiosity for your time, because calling you after 5 because you have a family. You feel me? That wasn't professional. But I sat there with you for hours on end, letting you tell me about whatever it is that you needed to share, and I held space. Shit wasn't professional. It was caring. It was caring. A professional will turn you away because they have to practice the profession. They're not allowed to care. You don't believe me? Ask them. Ask them. Them people in the hospital, they don't be wanting to turn them people away, knowing they about to die, knowing they need surgery, knowing they need something, but they can't get it. But they'll lose their job if they don't, because they lack professionalism. Send an invoice, detail what you did and what it would cost. I don't even want to send them no invoice no more. I told them they can come get something based on the value of it, and we'll leave it at that. But giving you cash money back, I don't really feel like that is like you misusing me, and I'm not finna allow you to misuse me. You're not finna, oh, all of a sudden I need some money, so I'm gonna go back and tell this person to give me some money, even though they've been doing it. Nah, man, stop playing, man. The reality is the professionals doing drugs we do will be charging far more than we do. Facts, which is backwards based off the value that may come, if that makes sense. Perfect sense. I know exactly what you mean. Professionalism means you know what you're doing. Custom play costs more. Costume play costs more. Professional means you know what you're doing. I would disagree with that. I know what I'm doing and I'm not professional. I mean, you owe them nothing from my perspective. I feel the same, but just off of my integrity, like I don't want somebody out here talking about I took something from their ass or no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So give them their fucking money back. That way they was never a client, never a customer, and I ain't got no obligation to them for nothing. You know what I'm saying? But if I take something from them, just them speaking my name is like I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? I don't like it. So let them get the value of the deposit and some products. If they not with that, then they literally trying to use me as a piggy bank because they made a bad investment and now they need some money and think that they can come bully me. I ain't with the shits, man. Fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? That shit, like, man, I went above and beyond for you, and now, like, man, ooh. People need to understand that it's a privilege that they have the opportunity to have your info, because the same medicine in a professional setting will cost them 2K plus at a retreat in South America. Facts. Which is why I said I'm going from Lil Wayne to Jay-Z. All of these lives that I be doing, dropping shit, all of the connection and the people coming through for a couple $100. It's not, that shit is over with. If no. My whole shit was I'm trying not to be too egotistical, right? I've been a big person in my community before, and my ego caused me to walk in a way that I felt was really nasty. And I went through a lot. I lost everything, and I was severely punished, right? I went through depression. And so after coming out of that and being blessed with my position, being blessed back with my gifts and all of these things, and understanding why and what took place, it was like, all right, we have to humble you for where we about to put you. And so now, after that is when I made the papers. After that is when I'm on National Geographic. After that is when I'm on all these stages and all these conferences and all of that. So I'd be like, okay, you getting all this notoriety. Don't start getting with the big head. Don't start, oh, it costs this to get with me, and it do this and it do that. And now I'm understanding what those rappers were saying when they saying, you get out the hood and had this mentality of, oh, I don't want to be no, I got up out the hood and I forgot about y'all, so I'm gonna keep it real and still fuck with the hood. And that's how you lose your shit, because you fucking with people who not on your level, and now you in the midst of muckery and fuckery, and you getting caught up in the midst of it. So I'm now understanding that, nah, it's not an ego play, nigga. It's an understanding play. You know where you at. You know what level you at now. And there's certain people who just shouldn't have the ability to sit in your motherfucking presence. I'm about people who's serious about their fucking change. That's why I said I'm switching to 90-day containers. 101 90-day containers. You don't have 90 days to dedicate to yourself, your growth and development, your change, then we don't have none of it. If you're not going to take yourself serious, well, I'm going to take you serious. You want to come through and get what? One ceremony? To do what? You've been drinking 20 years. You've been smoking 20 years. You've been eating destructive foods 20 years. And I'm supposed to give you one ceremony and you're going to be good. Man, stop it, man. You're not serious. You're not serious. And this is why I run into these types of problems, because I'm running into people who not serious. They just heard about some shit. They just want to say they tried some shit. They did some shit. They sat with a person such as myself. No, fuck that. No, because see, now what is happening is now this is fucking up things for other people. So let me keep it right. Let me keep it leveled. Let me keep myself calm and know who the fuck I am and where the fuck I'm supposed to be and adjust myself accordingly. And the right people who want to sit with me will get to where I'm at. You can't sit with me. I have students that I've taught. They got lower prices. I have, you know what I'm saying, other practitioners that I work with. I will gladly give you their numbers and their names, and you can go get with them. But for me and how I'm operating now and where I'm at and all of the things that I'm doing, I don't really need to do this anymore. And that's a blessing because of you all who have supported me. So at this point, now it's like, all right, put some protection up, put some boundaries up, and go ahead and you're right. You're right. Thank you. Seriously. King Midas Cap said, people need to understand this. Oh, okay. Yeah. I read that already. Yeah, every word of that part, no doubt. Sabira, thank you, baby. Yeah, I'm learning. But yeah, this was heavy for me, especially after the day I just had yesterday. It was a beautiful, you know what I'm saying, the whole entheogenic experience I went through, you know what I'm saying, Lucy, and then going in with Changa and the things that was revealed to me. And I just woke up and I just felt like brand new. And I'm just in here filling out these intentions and manifestation workbooks and magic books and just getting all of this. And then that call came in. And I wish I would have ignored that one. But this has been helpful. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for responding. Thank y'all for, you know what I'm saying, giving me y'all input, because I was serious as hell. Expansion and contraction for sure. Sabir said it took years before I could train with my black belt instructor on my way to my black belt. I had to train with the upper belts, but not the black belt. I see where you're coming from. I see exactly what you're saying by that. Yep, I see exactly. Yeah. Here, get with so and so. Yep, do this, do that, go through. All right, if you go through all of that, all right, cool. Now you can come see me. Yeah, you're right. Certain people shouldn't even be allowed past my threshold. Facts. That's facts. You got to show that you even ready. Yes. Okay. All of this. Yes. This is going right into what Todd was telling me yesterday about the different things that you got to put people through before they even get to you, because you'll see in the beginning, oh, you want some bullshit. You won't even get all the way here because you ain't even, and I would have seen from the beginning. Okay. Hell yeah. Yeah. I'm not accessible no more. Don't fucking call me. Yeah. Man, thank y'all, man. She said, you are a black belt. I say, thank y'all, man. I needed this shit. I was really like it had broke my spirit, it broke my connection to my I'm still saying that wrong. Yeah, I was in the spiritual realms, doing this, and it broke me and brought me back to the physical, like, god damn. So yeah, it broke me from the spiritual. That's what I meant. You know what I'm saying? And so I just really needed to, like, I was like, no, I'm going live, fuck it, because I'm walking around, I'm trying to calm down, I'm venting, I'm talking like, the fuck is this motherfucker saying? Like, and it's like, okay, nope, let me tap in with my village. You know what I'm saying? Every time, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for being you. Yo, thank y'all for accepting me. You feel me? So yeah, I did learn a lot. Shout out to that person. Shout out to them. And I hope they do get what they looking for. Cause I ain't got no, you know what I'm saying, nothing negative against them. Like, they was actually a dope person. They just hurt my feelings. That's what I told them. I ain't mad at you or got no hatred towards you. My feelings is hurt. This rah is just me expressing my feelings being hurt because My goal was to give you the best fucking care and attention, you know what I'm saying, and love that is clear that others are not giving you. And then you turn around and throw that shit in my face as if something wrong with how I served you based off of whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? The shit just hurt my feelings. But they really a dope person. And I really was looking forward to working with them. That was the other thing that fucked me up. Like, cause even okay, so after all of that shit, we going back and forth, right? This is where okay, I ain't tell y'all this part. I ain't tell y'all this part. I said, okay, we going back and forth, but you know what? Can I pause for a minute? I'm gonna step back. I said I'm gonna step back because I've been responding like 7. Like the person that you called asked for a refund, and I feel some type of way. And we going back and forth. I'm telling you what, I don't think you deserve one. You telling me you do, but let me just back up out of that, and I'm gonna go back into the mode of a week ago before any of this happened, and I want to tell you that everything that you've been talking about and what you've been going through and how you deal with it and how you tell yourself all of these things and then you respond in these ways and then I said I just want to be very clear that that's what's going on right now. Nothing happened. Nothing happened to you disrespectful. Nothing happened to you unprofessional. You're literally saying because somebody came and sat down when it was during the cushion coffee, which we all know cushion coffees are public. And then after the cushion coffee shut down, then the ceremonies will start. So nothing happened that wasn't supposed to. Nothing happened to you. But you feel some type of way. You ran out of here. You didn't come back. You called me back. You asked me to do all type of stuff. And it's like, I'm not doing it. And now you have a reason to say, oh, well, you're this and that. And now you're trying to run from me. And I said, so what I'm saying to you is we're just repeating the same cycle. And I really don't want you to do that. You know what this person said to me? Oh, see, now you're going to try to manipulate me and try to make it sound like something. I said, manipulate. I said, you know what? We ain't got nothing else to talk about. She said, you right, we don't. And hung up on my ass. The fuck? Like, it's a lesson that is a blessing because it reminds you of how far you come and your value. Facts. You know, so that was how it ended. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, what the fuck? So it did it like, but I still don't like, when you understand that people are in a certain mind frame, you don't get mad at them. Like, I really, really, really wanted to work with them. You know what I'm saying? But yes, this has been a lesson. I have learned. I need to start making it very clear when I talk to people that I do not practice professionalism. Let me let you know that up front. Actually, I did have one lady who came and during a cushion coffee, there was a whole lot of people, and you know, we at the pad and we're all talking. And you're allowed to express yourself here at the pad as long as you don't send something towards somebody else. Like you ain't finna call nobody no bitch ass motherfucker. Like, no, you can't do that. But you can express yourself, right? So this person was expressing themselves and they were talking about something that happened and this woman did this, that, and the other and took this stuff from him and da-da-da. And he was like, and that bitch man made me so mad. Like, bitch, why would you do that? And then they went on with the rest of the shit. This lady went on the internet out there, wherever my shit is, and made a what do you call that? When you leave a review. You leave a review. I got a call like you got a negative review. Like, what are you talking about? I didn't even know people left reviews on me, right? So I went and I looked, and the motherfucker said I was very unprofessional because I let people disrespect them when they were at my, and I was like, wait, what? And so I called her like, yo, you know, I seen your review. I was just wanting to talk to you and figure out, what did I say to you? What did I do? Or what, you know, you said I disrespected you. And she was like, yeah, because when we was all sitting around and that dude, he was mad about whatever that woman did to him. And he called her a bitch. And I was like, right? Well, you were supposed to check his ass and tell him, no, that's not. Da, da, da. I was like, no, I don't see that. Well, what do you mean? Like, that's disrespectful. What if somebody called you? I said, what will call me? Hold on, who did he call? He didn't call you a bitch. Well, he said the word. Right, he said the word. Why you a fit? Oh, never mind. But he said the word. Yeah, y'all see what I did there? Oh, never mind. Right? But I was like, okay, so I understand where you're coming from. I just wanted to know if it was something I did. So now that I understand how you see it, then I understand now that we just see differently. She was like, what do you mean we see? So you don't think that? I was like, hell no. I would not go to a public place and hear somebody else say something negative and leave a negative review for the place that I'm at because they didn't check the guy who said something negative. That white dude might have been over there and said the word nigga. I'm not finna leave a bad review on the goddamn restaurant because somebody like, and that's how I told her. And she was like, I didn't think about it that way. I just felt like at a spiritual house of healing that you would have more control over. I said, whoa, how would you put spiritual and control in the same? That man was going through his spiritual release. That's how he felt like releasing himself. You know what I'm saying? It's not for me to check him. Yeah, I think that might have been a professional thing to do. Right? So now I'm realizing that some people out there might really be looking for some professional. Why they would come to me and my establishment? How do y'all be learning about me? I don't understand. Which is why when people say, I be trying to share your videos and your information with people who need it. And they respond with, I had a lady who had cancer. I think she had cancer, something like that. I'm in Texas. I was down in Texas a few weeks ago. And they was like, yo, the medicine man, he's here. Da, 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 da. He'll see you. He'll take care of you. Last time I was there, I gave somebody free treatment the whole nine, right? So the lady said, well, she watched the testimonial that John Page left about his arthritis. And she said in the testimonial that we were real unprofessional. We were sitting at the pad smoking weed, talking about healing. What professional, what was you looking for? Wait a minute. Are you coming through for a job interview or are you coming through for healing? I didn't say none of this. She said, I seen your video and I looked very unprofessional to me, so I'm not interested in your services. And my response was, no problem. Hands like this. Good luck on your journey. I don't need the healing. Right? Furthermore, I would have hated to be professional as hell on my videos and have all these charts behind me and my library behind me with my suit and tie on and I'm talking and all of this and you like, oh, I like this guy and I like what he's saying and he's saying it in such a way that he's professional and I like his tie and I like the books and so I'm gonna go and get treatment and then you show up and I open the door and I'm like, yo, what up though? Come on in. How you gonna feel? How you gonna? What's wrong? You smoke weed? I'm a motherfucking shaman. I'm a plant medicine practitioner. What do y'all? I do ayahuasca. I do mushrooms. I just did a tab yesterday, followed by weed and changa the end of the night. What are y'all talking about? How do you find me? Yes, we also have a healing house. We keep the healing separate than the entheogens. What are you here for? Don't worry about what I'm doing. Don't worry about what I'm doing. Now, you hire me to do a house call. That's when I'm professional. When you pay me for my professionalism, when you pay me the money that it costs to book me at wherever you're at, that is when you get professionalism. How you come to the pad, to my house, where I lay down and expect professionalism? This is not a building of professionals. It's a building of master teachers and practitioners and healers. And what are you looking for? What are you really looking for? When you come to see me, what is it you're trying to get? That's That's the main question I need you to keep in your mind when dealing with me. What are you here for? That's what I need you to focus on. And even then, I'm still coming as myself. If I'm not fully welcome as me, I'm not into it. I'm still coming as myself. I'm going to go outside and smoke before I come in and do whatever I do. It ain't like, oh, I'm not going to smoke because you paid me to come to your city. If I can't smoke in your house, I will go outside and smoke. If you tell me I can't smoke in front of your house, I'll go to the park and smoke, or get in my rental and drive somewhere and then come back, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay. But that's my thing, is I want people to know who they dealing with. I want you to know I'm black before I get there. I want you to know I smoke weed before I get there. I want you to know I'm prior service military and I talk very assertive before I get there. I don't want to get there and have people who be caught up on all this little BS bullshit that has nothing to do with what they need. I don't want to deal with that. That's why I'm very, very open about who and what I am on every platform. People keep telling me, "Oh, you'll increase your prices. You'll increase if you practice more professionalism." You want to know what I think is that I will come into more issues because people will think that they're getting the person that you get on the internet and you actually getting the person that you get in reality. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Now that's separate than everything else we talked about earlier. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to work with anybody who don't want to work with me. How simple is that? I don't need to hide myself, because if you don't like something about me, then I don't want to work with you. Unless you're saying, I don't like that about you, but I don't give a fuck. I'll still work with you. I've had people that told me that. I've had people that told me that. And those are my favorite people. You know what I'm saying? Be like, oh, I don't like how you be talking and shit. You cuss and you this and this and that. But you know what you're talking about. So I'm gonna fuck with you anyway. But can you not cuss as much when you're around me? I'll be like, hell yeah, I can do that shit. I got you. You motherfucker right. I mean, my bad. Shit. Yeah, what the hell? I'm being silly, y'all, but am I? Hey, y'all. Thank y'all for tapping in, spending some time with me. Thank y'all for holding space for me, for those of y'all who did. Thank y'all for allowing me to be in my realms. Hey, y'all, Mercury retrograde coming, ain't it? I forgot. Yeah. See, yeah, man. Matter of fact, it's going to cost extra to talk to me during Mercury retrograde. Consultations went from 60 to 100 if you call me during the retrograde. I love y'all. Let me get back to these intentions and manifestation books. If you don't know about it, go watch the live I did about it. If you're trying to get your life right, trying to get your intentions and intentions manifested, there we go. If you're trying to work on your self-discipline and really just bring about some goals and desires that you've had for a while but have not been able to execute, then you really need to go watch the video on intentions and manifestations, Alchemy of Self Magic course that's starting April 1st. Shout out to everybody who signed up and is linked up. I'm making the books for y'all as we speak. Yeah, man, come take part. If you want some info on it, you know what I'm saying, watch the video. It tells you how to get the info. But other than that, y'all, man, just, you know what I'm saying, be good to people, y'all. Be good to people, y'all. Walk with integrity, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people just don't know. They be accidentally doing people fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And I posted it myself last night and this morning. You teach people how to treat you. Remember that. You teach people how to treat you. Teach them the right way. Tell somebody you love them in a language they can understand it in. Peace.